Hello, everyone. There is a reoccurring comment that I get in a lot of my Gypsy Manson videos. And it goes a little something like, stop talking about Gypsy. You're making her relevant. If you would stop talking about her, she would go away. This comment never makes any sense to me because when you compare Gypsy's amount of followers to mine, make that make sense. I respectfully disagree with that. And I'm not talking about blackout dates where we are supposed to black her out and not talk about her for a specific time frame. We didn't have enough people on board for that to make an impact. Hell, we should do it on the anniversary of the murder. But it's something that needs to be planned and executed so that a lot of people are on board. And you know who else doesn't agree with this comment? Google. I asked Google, if somebody has 10 million followers and I have 10,000, does me posting about them make them relevant? Because that has always been my stance. If we go silent, then Gypsy is left being the only one with a stage and a microphone. Google responds with, in short, no, you are not making them relevant, but you are making yourself visible. Posting about someone with 10 million followers is a great way to tap into their audience. But mathematically, a 10,000 follower account has a negligible impact on the overall relevance of a mega influencer. Now, when people see this, I low-key see it as a manipulation tactic to try to get people to stop talking negatively about Gypsy. And I'm not falling for it. So it's just another tactic to silence people, or maybe they don't understand how social media works. But it could also just be a difference in opinion. And that's why I want to open up this topic for discussion. Opinions and facts are two different things. It goes on to say, here is how the dynamic actually plays out. Exposure goes both ways. While the 10 million follower count doesn't need your post to stay relevant, your post can expose your 10,000 followers to them. It acts as a digital word of mouth. As far as the algorithm effect, your content will likely perform better due to SEO or suggested tags associated with their established name, helping you reach more of your target audience, which is precisely what I want to happen. I want to reach the people that are supporting Gypsy Rose Blanchard blindly. I want to reach her cult-like following and give them the facts and see if they ignore them anyways. I personally do not support liars and frauds. The content's not even good. If it was fabulous content, maybe I could watch it knowing they're a liar and a fraud, but I highly doubt it. Gypsy's content is nothing more than mediocre murderer content. And murderers are not influencers. I tell you what, if this was another country, this would not be happening. And then it says, leveraging social proof, associating yourself with big names creates positive associations for your own brand, positioning you as someone in the know in your niche. And I am absolutely someone in the know in regards to the Gypsy Rose Blanchard case. And if any of you guys ever attended my live streams, you would know I'm not a one-trick pony. Once my Gypsy Rose Manson goal is obtained, I will move on to the next psychopath. Lastly, instead of making them relevant, you are effectively using their established authority to grow your own relevance and engagement. As far as my own content, I have a very high interest in psychopaths and their cult-like followings, people that continuously make excuses for the taking the lives of other people. I'm not okay with that. And believe it or not, people are still watching the anti-Gypsy content. People continuously try to extinguish the truth with manipulation tactics. I post about other true crime cases all the time, but the views are not the same. So you have to post what the people want to see. So I would say this is a really good lesson in content creation and niche genres. And for all I know, I may morph into an anti-Wade Wilson content creator or an anti-Mackenzie Shirilla, anti-Diane Downs. Any murderers that have a high cult-like following of supporters are on my radar. No one's going to be excluded from the truth and the facts, not even Gypsy Rose Blanchard. As always, thank you for watching. Please like, follow, reshare, and comment to keep this conversation going. I'm hoping this opens up a bigger conversation. So, in the comment section, I want to hear from my audience. Do you guys believe that content creators like me are making Gypsy Rose relevant? Or is it the fact that she murdered her mom